what's the situation in? I mean, I'm not going to say what's the lockdown in Syria, because that would be an insult on itself. But what's the situation with all this COVID-19 and stuff like that in Syria?
To be honest, it's a very, very unique and interesting situation. Surprisingly, Corona has made the whole world go crazy, but given Syria and the people of Syria some kind of respite. And how long this is going to last, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. But this is maybe from the hikmah of, the most gracious, the most merciful. Right now, there's currently no reported cases of Corona in Syria. And we're kind of besieged. So we are on a lockdown. We don't have free borders. We can't go in and out as we want to. So you have to understand that maybe that in itself has been one of the reasons why it's helped, because there isn't this free movement of people coming in and out. Maybe that's one of the reasons why Corona hasn't come. But at the same time, if Corona was to hit, we're worried. We've started to put preparations in place. And the reality is the health services here cannot handle an outbreak like Corona. Right now, the area that I'm in, Idlib, all of it is around 6 million people. Where I am closer to the borders is about 4 million people. And you got to understand the situation in the refugee camps. It's impossible for them to do social distancing. There's no such thing as social distancing here. So it's a very difficult situation. We make dua that it doesn't come. And on a final note, one of my sheikhs here, he said something very interesting. He said the Prophet ﷺ said in a hadith that, and the hadith is da'if, by the way, so it's a weak hadith, but they say there could be some kind of moral from it. They say the Prophet ﷺ said, "La sayf, la waba fi makan as-sayf." So there is no, there will be no pandemic or epidemic. Allah will not send a pandemic or epidemic to a place of war. So the Shaykh was saying that, subhanAllah, this hadith so far seems to be true, because if you look at Yemen, if you look at Gaza, if you look at Syria, where we are now, Bilad al-Sham, alhamdulillah, Corona hasn't come. Is that the reason? Allah knows best, but we really hope so, that inshallah, that this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protecting us from this, because it would be very devastating. We've already started to think about how we're just going to bury people. The facilities would be very difficult just to handle, burying people. The hospitals, I think there's only 50 ventilators in the whole of Idlib for 6 million people. So you got to understand that that's nothing. So if major